The November 28th, 2017 meeting of the Transportation Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mrs. Brown? Here. Chairman Howland?
Here.
Mr. Lightfoot? Here. Mr. Michkay? Here. Mr. Rocco? Here. Mr. Shepard? Here. Mr. Zal?
Here. Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who's not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing no one, I would like to introduce Robert Franklin, Chief Financial Officer of Monroe County, who is here to present the 2018 proposed Monroe County budget as it pertains to the Transportation Committee. We will have a question and answer period following the presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, like last night, the theme for the presentation is quick and easy. First slide, just a very brief overview of Monroe County's 2018 proposed budget. Overall, the budget next year is roughly not quite $15 million, or perhaps 1.3% higher than our adopted budget for 2017. Looking at just the dollars, the largest increase, $14.2 million, can be seen in the county's mandated costs. Looking at our Department of Transportation, DOT's budget is, hey, just to remind you, DOT's budget usually gets amended during the year for CHIPS funding. That's why, for those of you who may not have been here last night, something new this year, I'd like to present the 2017 adopted, the 2017 amended, versus the 2018 proposed, just to give you a flavor of how the amended budget can vary from the adopted. For DOT, the predominant reason we amend the budget is to accept additional CHIPS funding. Looking into 2018, a large portion of anticipated CHIPS is already accounted for in the proposed budget. I will note, you'll see most, as you get into the details, you'll see most of 2018's appropriations and net county cost increase are going into the traffic operations and the highway operations divisions. But we can get into that detail for the Q&As at the admin table. And for those of you who may not recall, the local bus company, RGRTA, it's a state authority and a state component unit. However, localities are mandated to provide match funding for the state's funding. So Monroe County provides financial assistance to RGRTA for their operating costs in excess of $3.5 million. And this is a statutory requirement that's been around for quite some time and probably won't be going anywhere anytime soon. So, Mr. Chairman, with that, I'm happy to entertain questions.
Thank you, Mr. Franklin. I will now open the floor to any committee members who have questions regarding the transportation portion of the budget. Legislator Lightfoot.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do have a question regarding the Transportation Department. If I could just give a moment to bring it up on my laptop here. I have it right here. Sure. Just one moment, please.
I can.
I'm on the H's.
Is my Christmas present there under H?
How much? How much you want?
Are you going to be my secret Santa?
Eyes. I think President Daniele for our reduced paper. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your patience. Planning. Public defender, public health. I have it highlighted, Mr. Chairman, here in the budget, as that's how I had to complete it. Then I emailed a copy to myself, and so I have to get it all up. I apologize, I just couldn't get it done fast enough. Just a few minor questions on some of the goals and accomplishments, and goals for the next and one of the accomplishments. Here we are, Transportation.
Legislator Lightfoot, could you use your microphone, please?
Yes, sir. I'll just. Okay, thank you, Mr. President. Well, unfortunately, Mr. Chairman, my highlighted items did not come across, so I'm not prepared to ask questions. I apologize.
Apology accepted. Are there any other questions that might be anyone would wish to ask? There being none, the next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. You have the September 26, 2017 minutes of the Transportation Committee before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 17-0317.
Moved by Legislator Michike, seconded by Legislator Zale. Is there any discussion? There being no discussion, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the November 28, 2017 meeting of the Transportation Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Transportation Committee is scheduled for Tuesday, December 19th, 2017 at 5:15 p.m.